Hi, everyone, and welcome to the studio of Real Talk TV. I am your host, E Masters. This is the lovely Miss Sydney, and we also have a special guest, Draco the Dragon. Today's reel that we're talking about is House of Dragons, Season 3, Episode 1. Okay, so personally, we have history with this show since the beginning. Season 1 premiered in 2022. In my personal opinion, I loved it. Season 2 followed in 2024. We've been patiently waiting to see what season 3 has for us. We wanted a little bit more action in season 2, but hey, man, I believe it's coming this season. Episode 1 has not been disappointing at all. Now we will have rates and reviews for season 1 and season 2 of House of Dragons on our channel soon. But this reel is when we talk about season 3, episode 1. Okay, now, so first things first, I have to address this. I have to get this off my chest. I mean, I'm just about to go straight in. Fans, please tell me exactly how did you feel when you seen Jace die, Jaceres die? I'm talking about the heir to the throne, the first episode. I mean, I was shocked. I was stuck. I was hoping that he was going to get away some kind of way, any kind of way. I was hoping that he was going to be able to get away. It's like time slowed down. Time slowed down with every shot. Like, until he got hit in his neck. That's when I knew it was over, and I had to close the book on my boy, man. Oh man, like
I'm sorry.
what? You seen it in his face and everything. Hey, yeah, okay, yeah, it's over
Yeah,
with.
he's for sure gonna.
Yeah, like not to mention the dragon. I feel so bad about the dragon too. Like the dragon suffered. It's crazy. Like, I mean, I can see that they had the plan to after the first time he got caught. I can see that they had the plan to stay in the air and stuff like that. But man. And like with him dying in the first episode, you can see that the writers plan to push fans to the edge of their seat every episode. Well, at least that's what they did with this one. Like I was completely stunned.
All right, so I want to get into how Jace died, the reason that he died.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I don't care about what anybody has to say. Anybody can hate what my words are, but it's all Raina's fault.
Mm. Raina.
I was gonna say him leaving and locking his mom up and going to join the fight, of course, was his fault. He brought that upon himself.
Oh yeah, truly.
But they were doing well in the fight, I feel like. The sea snake was doing what he needed to do. Him and Bela was on their
Oh
dragons
yeah, for
doing
sure.
exactly what they needed to do. When he got hit the first time with that harpoon, and Bela and Moon Dancer had to help him,
Oh yeah, right.
he knew, okay, well, we got to stay up high. Raina decides that she's going to come in with this dragon.
Sobes, Dios, bailas.
That she doesn't know if it's trained or not. Yeah, it understands the high Valyrian and things like that it's taught,
Right.
but it's not listening to you.
At all. I understand that.
It's doing whatever it wants to do. You're calling it sheep stealer. Is it not responding to you because you don't know its real name?
Mm, okay.
Is it not
Okay.
responding because you are not calling it its name? All of the other dragons are being called by their name, or they're being called by the name that was given to them
Truly.
when the child was born.
Right, right. Absolutely. I understand what you're saying.
So, is Sheep Stealer a dragon that was already tamed by someone else?
That's a good question because yeah, she was completely overzealous. That's just how I can put it.
Yeah,
She was completely overzealous.
I believe you 100%. I agree with that. Um, The fact that she decided she was just gonna come into the fight and let's just set some things on
Oh
fire,
yeah,
and
you
you
haven't even.
had that dragon come in and do some things when you did not have control over that dragon.
Yeah,
It started burning your own ships, attacking your sister, attacking Jace, and you're sitting here yelling and screaming like you can control a giant beast that you have not trained with before.
yes, I understand exactly what you're talking about because she's been wanting a dragon since birth, and
Hmm.
she got a dragon. I was excited that she got a dragon, but
Me
the whole
too.
thing is you have to be a little more mature on
I'm trying to understand why she didn't
just
take
hit
the dragon to where she needed to meet them children like Rhaenyra asked
exactly,
her to. Send
absolutely,
Rhaenyra a letter or something.
absolutely,
Why she ain't go straight to Dragonstone and find Rhaenyra herself?
or something.
Why did she pull up, see a fight, and think, oh, I'm going to take this dragon that does not obey me at all from the
Or
beginning?
have zero training with.
Exactly. And you're just going to take him into battle. He's
Mm,
going to set things on fire. He's attacking other dragons. Like, even if this dragon wasn't someone else's dragon
right,
and it wasn't trained to fight, why would you still think it's a good idea to take this dragon that you've never even ridden and
mm,
had a good flight on to go into battle? Your first flight, you spent the entire time screaming because the dragon was flying absolutely wild.
yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true.
When he put you down, he left you in the middle of nowhere and flew off. He decided, oh, yeah, you rode me. We're bonded. Cool. I'm going to bring you something to eat so we can make it back to where we need to go. But he's still not listening.
Exactly.
He doesn't obey. He doesn't serve.
Mm,
And she's
you're right.
sitting there using all of those words trying to tell him to be calm. He's not listening. And then in the end, Jace becomes shot again with another harpoon. I knew once he got shot the second time, it was done for. There
Yeah.
was no chance that he was getting out of that the second time.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, yeah, for sure, yeah.
And then I felt bad for the dragon, like you said earlier, because the dragon literally was just drowning. But him swimming up and just, I'ma hold on to something and I'ma look around. I felt like, brother, you should have swam a little bit further away in a different direction and came out the water or something. I understand you was yelling and you was going under and you was not having good breath, but I feel like something different could have happened to where he might have made it out of there.
Mm,
But in the end, all things said and done, all of that is because Raina decided to make a very poor judgment decision and join a fight that she wasn't ready for. All right, fans of TV, if at any time you agree with what we're talking about, let us know how we're doing in the comments below. And if you disagree, then you can let us know how you feel and what you think in the comment section below, and we can talk about it.
this is real talk. Okay, so next I have to talk about Sea Snake and the whole battle of the gullet with him and Lahore.
Call me Loha, Dragon Slayer!
Lohar.
Lohar.
Yeah.
I do apologize. Lohar. Yes. Now, Lord Corliss is a great character to me. I promise you, he's up there, top tier character for me. I believe I'm gonna have to say that multiple times this season. If he's not dead, though, like if he's not dead in the middle of the fight, he's knocked unconscious.
It's okay, darling.
Okay, so then he gets back up, continues to fight, and then he's knocked into the water, and you don't see him again for the rest of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in times like this, you have to actually look at the character. This is the captain of the Valerian fleet, the largest fleet in that time. He's also the hand to the queen. And then he got knocked into what you can see is what I believe is shallow water. completely shallow water. This is the type of character that I cannot count out of the show without visual proof of them dying.
Mhm.
I cannot say, oh, this character is no longer without visual proof of him completely dying. And if he actually is dead, which I do not believe this at all,
Neither.
at all.
Me
But if he
either.
actually is dead, I feel like that is points deducted from the writing team. But I don't believe that's going to happen. So the Sea Snake showed his tactical
We got to
abilities or
run.
brilliance at that when he chose to go through the Dragonstone Pass, knowing that his enemy was going to try to follow and get stuck in the teeth.
We have walked directly into his snare.
Okay, so since we spoke on Lohar, let me get into it. I think I kind of like her little sly sneakiness she got going on. Because from the very beginning of the battle, when they show up, she's already talking about how she's gonna enjoy having his armor and stuff like that when the fight begins and things like that. It already seems like she's not going with the plan that he has forth
Right, right.
and placing in front of her and things like that. Seems like she was already plotting from the beginning.
Absolutely.
And then when it gets down to going through the Dragonstone Pass and getting past the teeth, she pushes him overboard because his armor was already too heavy and she was plotting on getting him off the boat because the whole time she wanted to get to Lord Corliss anyway. It was all about the sea snake.
Can I speak on that? Because I
Yes.
understand exactly what you're saying. See now, but that's the difference between that Lannister and Lord Corliss. I can actually believe that that character is gone. I can actually believe that that character is dead if he is dead, but it's not completely clear
Mm-hmm.
if he's dead or not because you literally didn't see him drowning like everybody else you seen drowning. You
Mm-hmm.
just have to assume that he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
But I am way willing to assume that he's dead than Lord Corliss. Do you see what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
the point I tried to bring up.
All right. So this brings us to our next character, Alan of Hull, the illegitimate son of Lord Corliss. So Alan and Lord Corliss hadn't had the best relationship throughout the series so far.
Yep.
So they recently had made amends in their relationship, and you can see that Alan really values his relationship with his father and the love that his father has for him and that he has for his father. And so when he seen Lord Corliss go overboard, he was just completely enraged, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
He had no choice but to, dispatch of Lohar right then and there.
Yeah, I feel like that is epic too. Like you you kill a person that's been fighting your father for 20
Years.
years 20 years or something like that. And your son comes and finishes the job for you and stuff like that. Oh man, that's what's up. You've already been in this first mate. You have all the respect for the crew. Like, yeah, you're up there, man. And then you say the words that he's salt and sea. Now, to me, that sounds like drift drift mark material. I'm just going to go ahead and make my first gamble of the season. I'm going to make my first real talk prediction of the season that Allen is going to be the heir to drift mark.
Oh, that's nice.
I believe that he's going to be the heir to drift mark. He just shown too much potential. Now, before we end this episode, I'm going to have to get on what I believe is the worst character of the show. The worst character of the show to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oath.
Oh, I agree.
Do you have something personal to say about Oath before I go in on him?
He's just a douche. And he's a little bit of a punk.
For sure.
That's it.
I feel like he's so wimpy. Like he's just a
Mm-hmm.
complete complainer. He's a coward. Um, I do not like how I, I don't like how so entitled he is. He believed that he has the dragon, but the dragon was given to him.
Mm-hmm.
He did not. If anyone was to say that they got a dragon, it'll be Adam. Adam was the only one that had the dragon come to him, completely to him. And that's gonna bring me to my second prediction of the season. I believe that Oath is gonna portray Rhaenyra.
Oh, dang.
I believe that Oath is gonna betray Rhaenyra. I believe that somehow they're going to influence him or convince him that, hey, we can give you a bunch of money or the castle that you want or stuff like that that you want. If you just come to our side, I believe he's going to betray. Or the option is going to come up, and I believe he's going to take it. That's my second prediction of the season.
That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that one. I figured about Alan because he is a good character with a lot of potential, but I wasn't expecting a prediction about that. That was a bit surprising.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Nice. Well, that concludes the real talk of season 3, episode 1 of House of Dragons. If you have any comments, please let us know below. And please hit that like and subscribe button so you can see more of Real Talk TV.